You brazenly and shamelessly claim there's no money. In the same breath, you offer the US president to use German taxpayers' money to buy American weapons for Ukraine. Keep your word, do your duty, and stop throwing away the citizens' money which does not belong to you out the window. Every dictatorship begins with the banning of competing parties. Your word is worthless, even when it's written in black and white in your meager coalition agreement. You are a paper chancellor who plays at being a world power abroad, but at home lets yourself be led around at will by the election-losing SPD. When push comes to shove, you brazenly and shamelessly claim there's no money. In the same breath, you offer the US president to use German taxpayers' money to buy American weapons for Ukraine. Personally, I believe you've already secured your next supervisory board position as a lobbyist, Mr. Merz. And as the crowning insult, you then condescendingly tell the German people that they need to work more. No, Mr. Merz, it's not the hardworking people in our country who are suffering from inflation, rising costs and high energy prices, and are burdened by an insatiable, wasteful state with taxes and levies who need to work even harder. You should keep your word, do your duty, and stop throwing away the citizens' money which does not belong to you out the window. But as it stands, your chancellorship will go down in German history as the greatest electoral fraud. You need this monstrous mountain of debt because you lack the courage to make any cuts to migration costs, planned economy transformation, climate protection mania, and other leftist and green ideologies. You can't do it, and you don't want to either, because with your firewall dogma, you've chained yourselves to a coalition partner who wouldn't even dream of seriously tackling this challenge. A question to the colleagues from the Union: did you actually campaign last winter for a government that would sit here and, as a governing party, fulfill every wish of the leftist sectarians of the worn-out SPD? Did you campaign in the winter to install radically leftist ideologies in the Federal Constitutional Court, so that the highest German court could be misused as a tool for leftist state deformation, so that the separation of powers could be damaged and undermined? The SPD, from whom you let your social, financial and economic policies be dictated, is moving further and further to the left in its panic over its own demise, and is clinging to the anti-democratic delusion of eliminating the strongest opposition force in the German Bundestag through a party ban. Eliminate us, eliminate me, eliminate my colleagues over there. This is the language used by your candidate for the highest court, Frauke Brosius-Gersdorf, who merely regrets that our 10 million voters cannot be eliminated. Ladies and gentlemen, this kind of language reminds me of very dark times. Very dark times. And it is precisely the Social Democrats who should know this from their own party history. Every dictatorship begins with the banning of competing parties.